Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is D3. Here today we have some news that has come out, and we're going to go ahead and talk about it. I hope you guys enjoy, of course. Hit that subscribe if you were new. We do need to transition over to the Japanese version, and there is a couple of things that are going on here. For one, there is a copy Vegeta coming to the game. That is crazy. Vegeta has completely taken over Saiyan Day, and who better to do it? So that being said, we're going to talk about what it says there. Also, the announcement for the Vegeta event is here as well. And of course, we do know Transforming Vegeta is coming. Speaking of Transforming Vegeta, if you guys happen to see my video earlier, there are a few other details that got changed / came out since then, and I was waiting to kind of have an opportunity to go ahead and report that for you guys. So we'll talk about that on the tail end of this video. So again, if you're looking for that, just kind of click through towards the end of the video. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We have Goresh. Make sure you follow my man Goresh over here on Twitter at GoreshX, and I'll leave a link down below for you guys. So the first thing, that beautiful Vegeta banner. So we have right here the full details on the recent announcements on JP Dokkan, including the teaser for the new Vegeta Dokkan event, as well as the teaser for the new upcoming story event, which we'll take a look at after. What I'm aiming for is simply to be recognized as #1, the strength-seeking, prideful Saiyan Prince. Challenge the life-risking, super decisive battle. A new Dokkan event is coming. Oh my god, power da! I say that all the time. Like, if you watch my Legends video, no, my Dokkan videos, excuse me, and I always say that, people are like, D-Free, he's like, oh my god, #1, and I'm like, nah, I say it my way, man. I'm saying it my way. But anyways, we got Vegeta. So, #1, definitely. Anyways, here we go. Copy Vegeta's announcement. Obviously a free-to-play unit. So, we'll take a look at it there. Looks like, I don't know, sometimes the text color is hit or miss, but it's purple. Could be purple because he's purple. He could be an it type. They could really be cheeky and I guess cheesy and make him an it type while he's purple. Purple and blue, purple unit, get it? Anyways, Vegeta's Annihilation, the secret of Planet Potafu. It's been a long time since I've said Planet Potafu. Holy crap, man. Recruit duplicate Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Oh, wait, what? There's a free Gotenks SS3? Dope. Yeah, SSR Vegeta and SSR Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Wow. I can only see the 3, but of course. Wow, that's awesome. So they just made every SS3 Gotenks in the game farmable, unless he has Ghost in his name. But nonetheless, I'm more excited about that than Copy Vegeta. I'm low-key really excited. Story. By a strange turn of events, Goten and Trunks snuck onto Monaka's delivery spaceship that was headed for Planet Potafu. There, the two of them meet Potage. I don't remember. It's been forever since I've seen those episodes. Nobody wants to see those episodes. The guardian of the superhuman water that is said to make you many hundreds of times stronger when drinking it, as well as the second scoundrel grill, whose goal is to obtain the superhuman water. However, the miraculous superhuman water has an unimaginable hidden secret. I imagine, pun intended, that we're going to get a item for this. Maybe even a couple, whether it's items with the characters or items centered around this Sacred Water knockoff. So that being said, that's really cool. Obviously, like the opportunity to get more items. What I'm looking for from these units, I don't really know what I want to see from Copy Vegeta. It'll be really interesting to see how they treat him. He'll obviously be in like the artificial life form category, I imagine, eventually, right? Well, no, this is JP, so obviously right on launch. He might even be a baby version of that leader. That'd be interesting, too. But obviously going to be an ROG because he's got that blue power. I mean, he should, but I don't know. It's weird. They could mess around and give him all the regular Vegeta stuff, plus, like, artificial life forms. But they could also mess around and give him, like, none of it. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. I think they will give him everything, because why not, man? That's just a way to shaft the unit otherwise. But, again, SS3 Gotenks is really interesting. I want him to be a baby version of the SS3 leader skill. SS3 doesn't get enough love as far as actual, like, leaders. We have Bardock, and I don't really think there's probably another couple in there, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at that. But nonetheless, it just feels like maybe we should get another one. I mean, he's not really going to be relevant otherwise if you have the summonable versions, but it's still, again, nice to get, right? So let's go ahead and transition from there. That's all that came out. This stuff should be coming out for Saiyan Day, which is on the 18th, but nonetheless could come out within the next couple of days. Typically, stuff drops on about Tuesday, so you guys, that lines up pretty well with Saiyan Day. I don't think they're dropping anything on the weekend. I think Tuesday is a good day, so come back about then. We should have that stuff. So they also were talking about their Twitter campaign, but whatever. The 29th Budokai opens tonight. Excited about that. I will be playing for the first time in over a year in the World Tournament. Too lazy to do it otherwise, man. All right. So initially, and if you want to see the video initially, I'm not going to go in detail here because my thoughts are still the same for the most part. But there is some more detail on these units. So Vegeta is a pure Saiyans category leader, 3-key 150. But also, this was not here initially. He has a 3-key 100% super class sub-leader skill. They might as well have just gave him the 120 because they literally just gave him transforming Goku's leader skill. Literally. But you know what's really cool about that? Not to mention the fact that Pure Saiyans and Superclass is literally just about... In fact, it's every hero character in the game, period. The fact that he has Superclass means that he is able to use any unit in the game that's not a villain. Not to mention the ones that are Pure Saiyans get 150. This is an insane combo leader skill. It's not hamstrung by having dual category, which is not a bad thing. But like dual category, of course, still limits you. But he can literally dip into whoever he wants. And then if they're Pure Saiyans, basically Goku or Vegeta cards or, Bardock's, whatever. But if they're Pure Saiyans, they get the 150. So that combo leader skill is crazy. Again, they basically gave him Transforming Goku's just 20% weaker. But really, it's cool because he can now use Transforming Goku as a friend leader or sub leader, I guess, for Battlefield or whatever. And you'd be fine. So his passive doesn't seem to have changed. There's no stats output for him, anything like that. So when we take a look at the Super Vegeta, he hasn't changed at all. Int types get 3-key. Actually, you know what? Earlier, I think it was him. It was maybe another one. Nonetheless, 90% to all stats to the leader skill. 200% passive, basically, with a guaranteed crit versus android enemies. Very good unit. This unit, if he doesn't get shafted with bad links, low-key already is going to be one of the best units in the game, it seems like. Have to see his stats, though, before I make that judgment. But, like, holy crap. I mean, that's a lot to get, man. Not to mention that the Vegeta team shouldn't take very much damage. Or, like, Pure Saiyans, whatever. They shouldn't take much damage, man. So... anyways, and he's Super Vegeta instead of Super Saiyan, which is what the Transforming Vegeta starts off as. Insanely good. So the Physical Trunks Galagun EZA card. So initially, this part of the passive wasn't here, but it was obvious it was going to be there. We don't have his leader skill yet, by the way. It was there, I think, earlier, and it was like 30%. I think it was redacted. Yeah, Vegeta's, I think, was here too, and it got redacted. But nonetheless, the leader skills... we don't know what they are. They're probably going to be very potent. In fact, I can give you my own predictions for them briefly. But this obviously was going to stay here. They're very, very similar units. So key +2, 30% for all allies, unrestricted. However, 70% attack and defense if 2 or more Vegeta lineage category allies are present. So it is restricted. Basically, just put him on the Vegeta lineage team, and he's fine, though. We have the SSB Vegeta card. Key +2 and attack and defense +90%. Initially, there was no listing of him getting a bonus attack or defense power from his passive. So he actually picks up self-sufficiency. This is a very, very stark contrast to the passive that he initially had. He got 70% when facing only one enemy. That changes all the way to getting rid of that entirely to being self-sufficient with just 2 key. That really shows the thought process has changed for units in this game. And he gets 30% attack and defense support for all allies if 2 or more Vegeta lineage category allies are present. That makes him 90%, 30% as well, which he would get himself. That makes him one of the best possible floaters in the game. He's really good, man. That's a really good unit. So, leader skill predictions really quick. Trunks, I'm going to say all types. If they want to be generous, 3 key, but I think it's going to be 2, which was actually the reported link earlier. I think it was 2 and 30%. But nonetheless, I'll say 2. And I'll say 50%. They could even go 70, but I don't think they're going 70. I'll say 50. But again, they're changing a flat passive to a percentage, so it could wind up being less. We come here, all types, HP, attack, and defense, plus 25. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say Trunks is, they might even get the exact same leader skill. But based on how they are now, I'll say Vegeta gets 3 keys, 70%. Trunks might get that too, though, to maybe 2 keys, 70%. We'll see. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Ultimately, I am incredibly excited for basically Vegeta Week, man. We have all of that stuff coming out as it pertains to the EZAs for Vegeta and just Vegeta's family getting new cards. I'm excited to see the Super Vegeta. I want to see more Awakenings, though. Of course, these are just leaks from Team Dokkan. Obviously, he's very, very credible in the community. But that doesn't mean that that's all we're getting. They could potentially drop another something. And one thing I want to point out before we get out of here is on my initial video, I noticed that when I was looking at transforming Vegeta and Goku, I noticed that they had one new card alongside them, and their events both awoken, had 2 units that awoken from them, and then there was also the LR who needed medals from both of them. What if by chance they do drop a combo Trunks, or just, I don't know, it doesn't have to be Trunks and Vegeta, but just Vegeta's family, whether it's those two, Bra, Bulma, whoever, Vegeta family LR card. That'd be crazy. At least a duo card. And maybe it awakens from that event too. We'll see what happens, but it seems like they're really, really putting the onus on Vegeta's family. And again, who better, right? So thank you all for tuning in. I'll catch all of you guys in the next Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video.